I've put my bike down there and put up the camp, and I've been eating. Yeah, you'll see that part later in the video, because I did this first part in my own language first, so now it's in English. It's a very quiet camping. That's perfect. I was just going to try out the equipment to see how it fits on the bike, and if I get everything I need with me on that bike. It'll be basic stuff more or less, but as long as I use things which are very small and light, it's manageable. So here it is, the Thumper. It's a really, it's been a hard trip here. I drove like 120 miles or so to this place from my home, and it doesn't run very well, going very slow, but cruising speed is manageable. But it's a lot of vibrations, my goodness. It's like driving a tank, you know. It's serious vibrations. And the seat was like sitting on a rock. So now I know that for sure, that I have to do something about that. It was really... Those side cases I have, waterproof, rubber, plastic kind of material. And then this SW Motec bag, cargo bag, is really very nice. You know, it fits perfectly on the back part of the bike. And then I have like a Duffy bag, which is also waterproof on top. It's not much in it now, but so that's the way it looks. And then my camping area here. I have my rucksack. This is not like a regular tent, it's called like a gapa hook. It's more like a half a tent, but it's space enough for one person with some luggage inside. And here is all the stuff after my eating earlier. I cooked some, yeah, you will see later in the video. Then I have this fancy kind of chair, like with air in it, very light, but it's very comfortable to lie on it and to rest. It weighs more or less nothing. And here is the tent. It looks like this inside. Air mattress, sleeping bag, my driving equipment, clothes, helmet. And it fits a little bit more in here. I have to put some other stuff in here before the evening. So yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, so what do you do when you forget to take with you half of the set for cooking. I managed to forget an important thing. So what I had to do was to turn that thing upside down, this one, and build it up from the ground a little bit, and then put some stones inside there to be able to boil the water. I think it works fine, probably, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to make food now. It's starting to cook. I have invested in a very nice piece of meat here. This kind of beef. No fat, just meat. Then have some spices and stuff, so hopefully it will be good. Now I will cut some mushrooms and stuff, some carrots to have together with it. Hopefully it will be good. Okay. Gotten the mushrooms together there. Put some spices on them. So we'll see how it will be. It's a camping area here. Oh, there's another biker. Coming. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since like 5-6 hours ago, and I didn't eat much that time either. I've been drinking a little bit. Looks very good, this meat. Excellent. Actually, everything will be good now because I'm super hungry. Then I have some bacon too to supply if I don't get well done. Some sausages, simple stuff. It was a real bummer to forget. I was very keen on taking with me absolute minimum, and I couldn't have really anything more with me because I couldn't pack it more on the bike. So I tried to make this system here. Actually it's a lot of parts in this set here, but I tried to take in a bare minimum to make it work, but didn't think enough about it, and then I forgot the important thing. There's supposed to be a similar one like this, which is supposed to be on the opposite side of it. You know, like one is for as a base on the ground, and the other is to keep a base for the pan and everything. I think it's starting to get well done now. This not supposed to fry it too much. It's been a long day, especially a little bit harder than I was expecting because of the seat on the bike was really hard. I had to sit and move back and forth, sideways, sit on half my ass, other half. Of course I could have stopped, but I drove like for 1.5 hours, more or less, 1 hour, 1.5 hours continuously, sitting on that rock. So it could have been more comfortable. Anyway, I'm gonna try this food here. Food is for sure one of the great enjoyable things in life, especially now. this was even better than home. Funny enough, food tastes better when you're out camping or on the mountains than sitting home. I don't know why. That beef wasn't so very expensive either, but it was perfect. Look at this. If you can see, I don't know which camera angle I have on the head mounted camera. Just hope it works. Sun is coming, it's perfect. This, you know, I was really worried about that, those grey clouds, but now it's perfect again. I have to forget thinking about beers. It would have been nice with a beer now, but I don't have it, so better to get the thoughts over to something else, like mineral water. Don't have any really, I don't really have any vegetables for this beef, potatoes or anything, but the mushrooms are doing a good job for the taste. Also a lot of ants here, and I picked those rocks here, found just next here to this tent. Pulled up a rock, it was like 1,000,000 ants underneath, but they seem to be gone now. So it was a quiet camping, to say it in that way. It's good. That's what I wanted now. I wanted a quiet place. Test out the equipment a little bit. Rest a little bit. Enjoy the weather. It doesn't have to be a lot of action all the time, in my opinion. So this, I just took a phone call to this camp, you know. I wanted to go to this area here, Kirkevika, because according to the satellite map it looked like it had some little bit wilderness, or not really wilderness, but it was very, not a lot of houses all over the place. It was like more bush. And then I thought I wanted to go here, and then I couldn't really find any suitable places to put up a tent. Every free area I found on the satellite map was like cut down trees, area of cut down trees, you know. So it wasn't like very grassy area, flat, smooth area for the tent. So almost every spot I found was like cut down trees. The rest of the wasn't very suitable. So I thought just try and find a camping in this area, and there was like 2 of them, and it looks good here. It's a good area. Another good thing is that the roads going to this place, it's like back roads and a lot of twisty sections, narrow corners, up and down. It's very active driving. It's fun, more fun than going straight ahead on the highway or something like that. So I'll get more practice to driving. So it's good. But if I go home tomorrow, it's not sure, but if I go home tomorrow, I'm gonna do one change compared to today, and that is to take more breaks so that I can sit on my ass when I get home, because it's really heavy duty, that seat on the bike. I bought some gel seat to put, or padding to put on top. Funny thing was that I put that on, it was actually harder than without it. So that was a waste. I need more like a sofa to sit on when I drive. You can't get that, but there are seats which are much better. Obviously they cost, unless you want to make the padding yourself. I will see what I do about that. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow to a major rain or something like that. That has happened before. Nah, but the forecast was supposed to be good. So It's not often I eat that really, but it was really good now. Expensive food in this country. This. But it's good quality too, of course. See? Perfect. Check the recording. Yeah, it seems like it's screen was black, so I can't see that, but there is some red light blinking. Funny thing is that I'm still hungry. I could have made myself some egg and bacon, maybe. Let's see what we can do here. The bacon first, of course, then the eggs. Maybe quick opening here. Doesn't matter. This is quick enough. Anyway, the bike is not running very well. I don't know if it must be a tank, that bike, because the vibrations, maybe it has a little bit to do with that the mix or whatever is not perfect. Maybe some extra vibrations because of that, but it's a lot, of course, because of the exhaust. But the vibrations on that bike is serious. It's like I don't know what to compare it to, but it's chugging along like a tank, and I'm not overdoing it. maybe it's supposed to be like that, but one thing is for sure that there must be some solid parts inside that engine to keep, since it's pretty reliable usually. But it's important to check some screws and nuts, I guess, once in a while. It's really... But if I get it to run right, it would be a fun bike to take for a camping once in a while. And like here are some gravel roads down to this camp. It's very difficult to drive places like this with all the bike I have. So okay, time for some bacon. Where do I have? Yeah. Supposed to have some eggs here somewhere. There. Then I need some something like this. Smoking a little bit. I guess I will edit away this smoking part. People don't like smoking these days, but I like to have a cigarette no matter what. Yeah, it's just a tent is not it's like a half a tent, but takes less space on the bike and it's big enough. And it was ultra cheap, but it works fine. Weigh nothing, more or less. this bacon here. Let's see on this bacon. Let's look at this bacon. That's the proper English. Put on some butter after this for the eggs. So lucky I bought something to drink. I get really thirsty out here. Pretty hot too. Even in the afternoon, it's like 5 p.m. Yeah. Nothing else to do then. Bite the bullet and use this stuff. Bacon is ready now. So what do? You put some paper on top and the bottom, or else they wiggle around and crack. Butter, where are you? There you are. Okay. Big piece of bacon. Looks good. That's the important thing. It's a little bit downhill here. Butter gathers in the corner. Yeah, not a big deal. Maybe I'll use it like for garbage. Like this one. stuff, you know. Again. Really perfect. It's best I can do. Works. Always when camping, wherever you camp, no trash lying around. Take with you everything, every single piece, garbage. That's actually the first rule of camping. Maybe I could put on some salt. That's salt. It's a little bit windy here. I have to compensate for that. Below sideways salt. Salt is important. Healthy or not, it's good. The eggs are getting well done now. I think I'll call it finished there. Oh. Better to use a knife or some plastic instead of scraping the pan. these videos are turning into like a food orgy. It's all about food, but who cares? Food is important. Couldn't be better than that. Quiet, very quiet. See the shoes? I didn't know what kind of shoes actually I was supposed to take with me except for the riding boots. Then I found I have those here. They are like for bathing in the sea, so it doesn't hurt much when you hit some rocks with your feet. So they're very light and perfect for this. Yeah. Just swap the bike. I can manage to bring me home again. At least I got one test trip, camping trip with all the stuff I need. Get a general idea how it works, and then I will gather some parts, try and make the bike better, slowly, little by little. Problem is that this bike here, Honda XR650L, this is the first year it was produced in 1993. The one I have, pretty old now, but they haven't changed it at all except for the painting, and they sold it last year. 2018 was the last year they sold it. They haven't changed anything except the paint on that bike for all those years. So it's pretty proven stuff. But the problem is parts are more or less only available in the US. So I need to order stuff. That's a little bit unpractical. But if you want to run an old Thumper like that, then I have to do it like that. There aren't many bikes in that kind of category as this bike is. There are a few, but this was the bike I wanted of those. Maybe I buy something else, newer stuff which works. I don't have to wrench on the bike more than I drive. But of newer bikes in this category, there are even less than before. Can't really call them thumpers anymore. They are more modern sound, modern engine, different story. We'll see what we do. Now I'm getting well done. Really. Oh. Yeah. Like one guy at work, he had a funny joke, or not a joke, it was a funny expression. He said, it's better to die on a full stomach than on an empty one. Funny guy. So in case something happens now or in the night or whatever, at least I will have a full stomach. Oh, I'm well done, really. The difference between a restaurant and this is that I have to do the dishwash. Oh. But I have time for that all the time in the world. course cleaning here. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, but I'll take a break in this video and do some stuff here. Take care. When it comes to camping equipment, it's pretty basic stuff, everything I have. Nothing is expensive at all, and it's more or less a bare minimum, you know, for going on a motorcycle trip. This one is a McKinley, and the way you put the air in it, open this here and you make sure that this valve here is closed, because this valve here, when you want to get rid of the air, you open this valve here and the air comes out, but now it will be closed, and the way you put air in it, you open this lid here and you just step on the hole here. Funny enough, it works. That's the way you do it. It takes like 5 minutes to pump up the mattress. Very easy, and it's extremely light. It's not that thick. It's more like less than 10 centimeters. So when you want to get rid of the air, you just open here. And then you kind of roll it, I guess. But that I can't do with one hand, so but anyway, it's a good cheap equipment, works well.